enemy ships go to sea, the Royal Navy will sink them. News from France includes this eminently satisfactory picture from Drancy, near Paris. Once a concentration camp for Jews during the German occupation, it is now full of collaborationists. All these people, who, as you see, include many types and a variety of ages, are accused of having worked with the Boche in one way or another, either for their own advantage, because they thought Hitler would win the war, or because they really believed in fascism and the so-called New Order. Either way, when proof is established, they'll deserve everything that's coming to them. Quite another and far pleasanter side of the story of France comes from Lyons. Members of the FFI are seen marching off local collaborationists to the prefecture. Nowhere has the work of the Maquis been more notable than in the Alpine country round Grenoble and Lyons, where this film shows them replying to Boche machine gunners firing from the big hospital there. Being machine gunned is one of the most unpleasant of all experiences. On this occasion, shooting went on for a considerable time, and the hospital was set on fire before troops and FFI cleaned up the Boche, regained full control, and evacuated the hospital patients. Though German resistance has naturally stiffened at the approaches to the frontier of the Reich, advances have been made by all the Allied armies of the West. General Patton's men have been involved in heavy fighting in the Metz area. These pictures, which were taken under fire, show Americans carrying out a bridging operation across the Moselle. Everywhere, right along the whole Western Front, the Hun has been doing his damnedest to dispute our advance by holding the rivers and canals, forming an outer barrier before the frontier and the Siegfried Line. But, as Goebbels said in 1939, there is no better argument than weapons. We believe in force. Quite true so far as it goes, and I don't think it will be long before the weapons of the Allies finally and decisively force the issue. Advancing at high speed in the north, an armoured division from the United Kingdom swept on through Belgium to Antwerp. First elements entered the city early in the afternoon and were immediately engaged in street fighting against enemy rearguards. Later, when a lot of mopping up had been done and things had quietened down considerably, the people of Antwerp found it possible to express their pent-up joy and gratitude. The tremendous ovation given to the British in Brussels was repeated here in Antwerp. In point of fact, street fighting and popular rejoicing got mixed up. Crowds cheered, then they had to take cover from enemy fire. Hun prisoners were also on the run. Antwerp, in fact, was in the process of liberation and could hardly wait. General Dempsey's Second Army has since forced its way across the Albert Canal and into Holland. The star on vehicles, by the way, in case anyone is still in doubt, is an Allied, not an American sign in the present campaign. And these, of course, are United Kingdom troops advancing across the canal. As Hitler said in 1941, this war will be waged to the end until the responsible criminals have been eliminated. For once, he spoke the truth, and the end is not far off.